Joining us now is Dr. LaVonne Couch, Director of the Physical Therapist Assistant Program. She's here to give us some details about this exciting new program at Rowan College at Gloucester County. Thank you so much for joining us today, Dr. Couch.
Thank you for the opportunity to speak on our program.
Oh, we're so happy you could be here.
Thank you.
So let's start with a really basic question. What is the role of a physical therapist assistant?
Well, a physical therapist assistant is the only licensed professional who can provide physical therapy services under the direction of a physical therapist in New Jersey. So they provide rehabilitation treatment to patients who've had injury or illness.
And is there anything unique about RCGC's PTA program?
Well, all the programs have to follow an accreditation standard, but RCGC will enable a student to complete their program within 60 credits. And that's real, and the traditional programs throughout the country are anywhere between 65 to 75 credits for the degree.
So who might be a good fit for this program?
Well, we're looking for motivated, self-motivated people who are interested in exercise, fitness, wellness, health. They have to be very motivated to speak with individuals, to be able to be personable, and anyone who really wants to help other people get back to their regular function.
What kind of job opportunities exist for graduates of the PTA program?
In physical therapy in general, it is astronomical at this point. There's no doubt that once you graduate with a PT degree, that you will be offered a position. The BLS, or the Bureau of Labor Statistics, indicates that there's an upswing. There's at least a 40% upswing over the past 2 or 3 years. There's probably 3 to 4 jobs available for each person who graduates with a degree in the state.
What different locations might people find themselves working in?
So in physical therapy, you can treat patients in the hospital setting. You can treat patients in an outpatient setting, individual owned practices, home care. In New Jersey, physical therapist assistants are not allowed to treat in the home care setting as of yet, but that may soon change. And because you graduate from an accredited institution, you may go to another state that allows that service. So you learn all of the skills where you can treat in subacute rehabs, in nursing homes, assistant livings. So there are many different settings that an APTA can treat.
And what might be some of the things that you would find yourself doing on an average day in that job?
On an average day, therapeutic exercise, so running a patient through their exercise program. There may be manual skills where you have to provide range of motion services where you're trying to increase the range in someone's joints. Stretching exercises. You may use modalities like an ultrasound machine or an electric stimulation machine. Traction. There are a multitude of modalities and agents and physical manual techniques that can be used in PT.
Would you be able to clarify the difference between what a physical therapist does and what a physical therapist assistant does?
Certainly. A physical therapist is the professional who's responsible for the evaluation of a patient. And basically with what we call the patient-client management model, the physical therapist assistant is involved in the treatment or the intervention piece of that model. So typically a physical therapist would need to have 6 or 7 years of schooling, and the required graduation would be a doctorate in physical therapy. A PTA will graduate with an associate's degree within 2 years, and they will have the responsibility of all of the intervention and the treatment of the patient. The difference in salary is larger, but with a 2-year degree, you can start between $45,000 and $55,000 a year in New Jersey, and that's as a new graduate. As you increase in your years and your experience, the salary can go as high as $70,000 a year, and that's from the Bureau of Labor Statistics from 2016. So it's a very good living with a 2-year degree. Now, if you're interested in going into physical therapy school, you have to understand that a PTA degree is not a stepping stone to a PT degree. But you do have a lot of the same treatment techniques, just not the highest level of evaluation, the highest level of techniques that require an evaluative person to do that.
And how can viewers find out more about the Physical Therapist Assistant Program at RCGC?
Well, if you are an RCGC student, you can contact the advising office and ask for the advisor for the Physical Therapist Assistant Program. But if you're not an RCGC student, you can contact the admissions department or send an email at future@rcgc.edu.
Well, it sounds like a great option for anybody who's looking to work closely with patients to help them improve the use of their bodies. Thank you so much for stopping by to tell us about it.
Thank you.